Hello guys, I welcome you to the Python tutorial for beginners series and myself Dr. Bora, and today our topic of the lecture will be range function in Python. As we have seen in the lecture 11 that we have used range functions in the for loop, so it will be better if we go through range function in details, and this is a very useful function of course. So guys, attempt this lecture till the end, and because I'm going to ask one question at the end, so you need to comment your answer. So let's start. So what is range function and why do we need it? Range is a built-in function of Python t.x. Okay, so that is Python t series, and in Python 2 series it was known as x range. Okay, so from Python 2 to Python 3, the function's name has been changed from x range to range. Okay, then why do we need it? Because when a user, suppose you, me, needs to perform an action for a specific number of times, then we use range. Okay, and it generates a sequence of numbers within the given range. So range is the built-in function of Python t.x, and it is used to repeat an action or perform an action for a specific number of time, and it generates a sequence of numbers within a given range. Now what is the syntax? The basic syntax of range is range and these three parameters: range, start, stop, comma, step. Clear? So here it takes three arguments, as you have seen, that start, stop and step, but here two arguments are optional, means you may provide it or you may not, doesn't matter. Okay, and they are start and step, that is start and step. And start step means what? This is a kind of lower limit, okay, from exactly which number that means function should be started, or I can say the initial point. Okay, so a starting number of the sequence. By default, it starts with 0 if we not specify it. Clear? And a stop argument is the upper limit, that is generate numbers up to this number. But this range function does not include these numbers in the result. Suppose you have given stop as 10, then it will not include 10. It will end at 10, means it will include up to 9. Clear? Then step. Step is the difference between each number in the result, and its default value is 1 if not specified. Means you say start is 1 and stop is 10. If you have given step is equal to 2, every time the 2 will be added to the initial number. Okay, so after that, what number we got, to that again 2 will be added to get the next number, like that. Okay, so 2 is the difference in that case. But if we not provide any 2 or any number, then it will by default take 1. Clear? So range, start, stop, step. Now it will be more clear if we go through it practically. So practical examples of range. First one I have taken to print 10 numbers from 0 to 9. A very small piece of code will be needed for that. As you know, for loop we can use here. For I in range 10, print I. So can you tell me what is 10 here? Yeah, you guessed it right. This is the maximum, okay, or stop, or upper limit we can say. Means this number 10 will not be included, although it will take the number, initial number as 0 and it will print up to 9, and the step will be taken as 1, as we are not specifying yet any particular step here. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be printed. You know the difference between these two consecutive numbers is 1, and 10 is not included up to 9, that is 10 numbers are printed here. Clear? Now I am taking one more example of range, and here I need to print numbers starting from 5 to 9. So 5 to 9, I am mentioning the starting point or initial point is 5. So now I need to include that start parameter as 5, and the upper limit will be 10. Do remember it, because we need to print from 5 to 9, but as 9 will be printed, so maximum upper limit will be 10 here. Okay, so for I in range 5 to 10, print I. If I am not specifying step, then 1 will be taken. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this clear? So 5 is the starting point, 9 is the ending point, as the upper limit provided or stop is provided as 10, and step by default is taken 1. Clear? Now one more example. So this time I am going to take all the 3 parameters. Say I want to print even numbers starting from 0 to 10. So starting from 0 means I need to take the start parameter as 0. But maximum or stop is what? 10. Okay. I need to print even numbers in between 0 to 10. So even number means that is divisible by 2. So if I take step as 2, then of course that will give us the even numbers. How? Say 0, 0 plus 2, how much? 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 8, 6 plus 2, 8. But I cannot go beyond it. We cannot go beyond this because the 10 is the stop end. Okay, so 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, all are even numbers. Clear? Now, do these practicals in Spider, means in Python ID. Okay, so open your Python, Spider ID. So what I have said, I need to print say for I in range 10. Can you tell me what it would print? Of course, here n means stop is 10. I'm not providing any start. I'm not providing any step. So by default, start will be 0, isn't it? So you'll get the output like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 9, because end point is, or start point, stop point is 10. So it will stop right there at 9. And step by default, it has taken as 1. Clear? This is clear? So, okay, I hope this is clear. Now, the same thing I am modifying a little bit. That is, now I want to start from 5. Okay, I want to start from 5 and print those numbers up to 10. Step, I am not specifying any. So, let's see what it will print. So, it is printing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because start point we have provided 5, so it is starting from 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. By default, it is taking step is equal to 1. Well, this is clear. Now, I want to print those even numbers starting from 0. So, for even numbers, as I have already explained there, that what I have to give the step as 2. So let's see, is it printing or not? Yeah, answer is coming correctly. 0, starting from 0, then 2, then 4, 6, 8. Every time the difference is taken as 2. So 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 2, 6 plus 2, 8. And it will stop right there because it cannot take up to 10. Up to 10, as 10 is the stop point. Clear? I hope all these examples are very clear to you. So do practice them again. Now, some points you have to know about range. First one is, this functions only works with the integers. Do remember, this functions only works with the integers. Floating is not, float points are not permitted here. Clear? Then also, second point is that all arguments must be integers here. Okay, here also I am not considering the float, means those decimal points. Okay, 2.5, 6, like that. We are not going to take them. We are going to deal with whole numbers or integers. Then third point, all 3 arguments can be positive or negative. This one is clear, I hope. Then fourth point, the step value should not be 0. Otherwise, Python interpreter raises a value error exception. We can leave the step. We may not specify the step. Then it is taking as 1. means step value is taken as 1. But if we specify 0, then the Python interpreter will show you a value error exception. You can just verify it through a little example. Just in the previous example, if we put 0 here, 0, 10, 0, then this will show you the error, value error exception. Clear? So guys, in this lecture, we have covered a very important topic, that is the range functions in Python. And this is very important because it is used in the loops, for loops like that. Because, and you know that for loop is how much important for building some programs which use repetitive tasks. So I hope this is clear to you. And do remember the syntax: start, stop, step. These are the arguments where we may need to provide stop, but we may not need to provide start and step. We have to provide the stop, but we may not provide the start and step. So examples are very clear to you. Now I'm coming to the today's questions from this lecture. So print odd numbers between 0 to 10 using range function in Python. You need to write the code for it. Just 2 statement code you need to write. Okay, so first write that in your Spider ID, verify it, and now after that comment your answer. Okay, and I'll go through them. Well guys, then we'll meet in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.